checking out the contemporary vintage drums from Chocolate Audio. It's available for BFD and Contact. Now, this is one of two libraries I wanted to mention here. We're going to be looking at the contemporary vintage, but Chocolate Audio also created this modern retro kit. Both of these fit perfectly for the theme that we are working under this week. Time travel tools, taking a look at retro and vintage instruments that have recently made our radar. Check the link in the description below to see all the time travel tools posts as we release them. Contemporary vintage is sampled from 3 different drum kits. You've got a Beatles Ludwig kit with sticks, a Beatles Ludwig kit with brushes, and a 1977 Gretsch concert kit. You got 3 different sets of cymbals to choose from, many options for rides and hi-hats. 7 snares are included. Chocolate Audio went the extra mile with this instrument, capturing the drums to analog tape with up to 11 round robins. The library setup, so you've got the ability to load up these different drum presets for both the Ludwig and the Gretsch kits. One thing that's great about these presets is when you load them up here, you'll see that the actual mixer configurations change, set up for very specific kind of sounds that have been dialed in. I really dug the presets. You've got mics for kick, snare, hats, cymbals, rides, and toms, as well as 4 room mics. These room mics sound fantastic. And one of the big keys to this library is the cymbal selection here. You have the 3 different cymbal sets that you can load up, but the thing that makes this whole drum set sound so good, in my opinion, is there's 245 samples plus for every single articulation, over 16 velocity layers with 11 round robins. The clarity you get in these cymbals just sounds fantastic, in my opinion. Another big highlight here, Chocolate Audio has done this with all of their Contact drum sets, which is very handy. You can change your key mapping. So for instance, right now we're in the default mapping. You can see the colors divided up, the different drums. If you change it, you see they jump because it's different key sets. So I can use my Tune Tracks drum loops, or my BFD drum loops, or my addictive MIDI drum loops. Any of the ones you got here, you can instantly jump to it. Makes it very handy. Now, the Contact version downloads as 12 gigabytes. The BFD version downloads as 27 gigabytes. They both contain the same great samples. The Contact version, it just uses the Contact compression there, lossless compression. And it's sampled at 24-bit 96K. Just in the little time I got to learn and check out about the Contemporary Vintage, I think it's got a pretty great sound. And I really love how it's able to do what it says it does. It's contemporary but vintage. The sounds are crisp, clear. But then if you use the presets for like the yesteryears one or some of the other ones that are Beatles like, you do get that vintage tone because they're going back to the source. This is the kind of drum sets they used for those kind of sounds. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Please subscribe, like, comment, or share, and be sure to check the link in the description below. There'll be a link to Time Travel Tools Part 1, as well as Time Travel Tools Part 2.